Jai Gurdev students, today I am going to take the maths of class 7, lesson number 2, fraction. In earlier video, we have completed the introduction part of fraction and even completed the first exercise. So today I am going to take the second exercise of this lesson. So earlier we have discussed that how to do the addition and subtraction of fractions. Now today we will see how to do the multiplication and division. So first part is multiplication of a fractions. Multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. When a whole number and a fraction is given, how we will perform the multiplication. So for example, 4 into 3 by 5, where 4 is a whole number and 3 by 5 is a fraction. So to perform the multiplication, we will convert this whole number in the form of fraction. So this can be written as 4 by 1 into 3 by 5. So 4 by 1 is nothing but 4. So we can write 4 as 4 by 1 in the form of fraction. So now we will perform the multiplication between these two fractions. So here when we are performing the multiplication, we multiply the numerator with numerator and the denominator with denominator. So here 4 and 3 are the numerators, 1 and 5 are the denominator. So that is 4 into 3 divided by 1 into 5, which is equals to 12 by 5, because 4 into 3 is equals to 12 and 5 into 1 is 5. Then next, multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. When two fractions are given, how we will perform the multiplication? So for example, multiply 4 by 3 by 2 by 6. So this can be written as 4 by 3 into 2 by 6. So here also we will multiply the numerator with numerator and the denominator with denominator. So here 4 and 2 are the numerators, 3 and 6 are the denominators. That equals to 4 into 2 divided by 3 into 6, which is equals to 8 by 18. That is 4 into 2 is 8 and 3 into 6 is 18. Then multiplication of a mixed fraction by a whole number or a fraction. So now we have to do the multiplication of a mixed fraction and a fraction. So for example, multiply 4 3 by 5 by 15 by 46. This can be written as 4 3 by 5 into 15 by 46. So to perform the multiplication in between these two numbers, first this mixed fraction we will convert it into the improper fraction. So for converting it into the improper fraction, we will multiply 5 with 4 and then we will add it with 3. So that is 4 into 5 plus 3 divided by 5 into 15 by 46. Write it as it is. Then 4 into 5 is 20 plus 3 divided by 5 into 15 by 46. Then 20 plus 3 is equals to 23 divided by 5 into 14 by 46. So now if cancellation is possible here, do it. So here 5 and 15 can get cancelled. That is 5 into 1 is equals to 5 and 5 into 3 is equals to 15. Then 23 into 1 is 23 and 23 into 2 is 46. So now we left with 1 by 1 into 3 by 2. Now multiply the numerator with numerator and the denominator with denominator. So that equals to 1 into 3 divided by 1 into 2, which is equals to 3 by 2. Then reciprocal of a fraction. To find the reciprocal of a fraction, the number in the place of numerator and the denominator are interchanged. To find out the reciprocal of a fraction, we interchange the numerator as denominator and the denominator as a numerator. So for example, 5 by 6 is the reciprocal of 6 by 5. So you observe here, we have written the numerator 5 as a denominator and the denominator 6 as a numerator. Then 1 by 8 is a reciprocal of 8 by 1. So now division of a fraction. So now we will see how to perform the division of a fraction. So first is given division of a fraction by a whole number. Multiply the dividend of a reciprocal of a divisor, that is a whole number. For example, 1 by 8 divided by 4. So now here 1 by 8 is a fraction and 4 is a whole number. So when a whole number and a fraction is given in the form of division, how we will do? So when we are performing the division of two fractions, take the reciprocal of the second number, and here the second number is 4. So the reciprocal of 4 is 1 by 4, because 4 is nothing but in the form of fraction as 4 by 1, then the reciprocal of 4 by 1 will be 1 by 4. Then when we will take the reciprocal of the second number, this division will change into multiplication. So therefore 1 by 8 divided by 4 is equals to 1 by 8 into 1 by 4. Now perform the multiplication between numerator and the denominator. So 1 into 1 divided by 8 into 4, which is equals to 1 by 32. Then division of a fraction by another fraction. So when two fractions are given, how we will perform the division? So multiply the dividend by the reciprocal of the divisor of fraction. For example, 1 by 7 divided by 3 by 2. So same procedure we will apply here. Take the reciprocal of the second fraction and then change the sign of this division in the form of multiplication. So the reciprocal of 3 by 2 is equals to 2 by 3. Therefore 1 by 7 divided by 3 by 2 is equals to 1 by 7 into 2 by 3, which is equals to 1 by 1 into 2 divided by 7 into 3. Then 1 into 2 is 2 and 7 into 3 is equals to 21. Then division and multiplication of a fraction. So now we will see how the division and multiplication can be performed together. So when solving the problem based both on division and multiplication, apply the principle of BODMAS. So when there is given to perform division and multiplication both together, that time we have to apply the rule of BODMAS, which we have done earlier, and the full form of BODMAS is bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So here addition and subtraction is not given, only division and multiplication. So while performing, we will first do the division and then the multiplication. So for example, 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 6 into 5 by 9. So by using the rule of BODMAS. So here 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 6 into 5 by 9, which is equals to. So here first we will perform the division. So to do the division, what we are doing, reciprocal of the second fraction and then change this division as a multiplication, that is 3 by 4 into 6 by 1 into 5 by 9, write it as it is. Then multiply this numerator and denominator, so that is 3 into 6 divided by 4 into 1 into 5 by 9, that equals to 3 into 6 is 18, 4 into 1 is 4 into 5 by 9. So if here cancellation is possible, do it. So 9 into 1 is 9 and 9 into 2 is 18. So then 2 by 4 into 5 by 1. Again do the cancellation if possible. So here it is possible. So 2 into 1 is equals to 2 and 2 into 2 is 4. Then we are left with 1 by 2 into 5 by 1. Then do the multiplication of numerator and denominator. That is 1 into 5 divided by 2 into 1, which is equals to 5 divided by 2. Then another example, that is 1 by 7 divided by 3 by 2 into 1 by 4. So here also we will apply the rule of BODMAS. So it can be written as 1 by 7 divided by 3 by 2 into 1 by 4. So as we have to perform the division first, so we have written this in the form of bracket. So then 1 by 7 into 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is the reciprocal of 3 by 2, and this division will become the multiplication into 1 by 4. Then perform the multiplication of numerator and denominator, that is 1 into 2 divided by 7 into 3 into 1 by 4. So that equals to 2 by 21 into 1 by 4. Now here cancellation if possible, do it. That is 2 into 1 is 2 and 2 into 2 is 4. So here we are left with 1 by 21 into 1 by 2, which is equals to 1 into 1 divided by 21 into 2, that is equals to 1 by 42. So now we will start with the next exercise, that is exercise 2.2. Question number 1. Multiply 1 by 2 by 4 by 5. So here it is given question multiply these two fractions. So this can be written as 1 by 2 into 4 by 5, which is equals to 1 into 4 divided by 2 into 5, which is equals to 4 by 10. So here we can do the cancellation because this both numerator and denominator are divisible by 2. So 2 into 2 is 4 and 2 into 5 is 10, which is equals to 2 by 5. Then B. So here it is given both as mixed fraction and we have to perform the multiplication. So the question is given as 8 by 9 by 2 by 3. This can be written as 8 by 9 into 2 by 3 is equals to, so as I already told you, first we will convert it into the proper fraction. So to convert it in proper fraction, we will multiply this 9 with 8 and then add with 8. So that is 8 into 9 plus 8 divided by 9 into 2 into 3 plus 2 divided by 3. So that is 8 into 9 is 72 plus 8 divided by 9 into 2 into 3 is 6 plus 2 divided by 3, which is equals to 72 plus 8 is equals to 80. So here 80 divided by 9 into 8 divided by 3. Now we can do the multiplication of numerator and denominator. So 80 into 8 divided by 9 into 3, which is equals to 640 divided by 27. Next, divide. Question number 2, divide. So the first question is given 5 1 by 5 by 1 by 5. So here we have to perform the division between two numbers from which one is given in the form of mixed fraction and the another is given in the form of proper fraction. So this can be written as 5 1 by 5 divided by 1 by 5, that equals to, so this mixed fraction we will convert it into improper fraction. So that is 5 multiplied with 5 and then add with 1. So that is 5 into 5 plus 1 divided by 5 divided by 1 by 5. So that is 25 plus 1 divided by 5 divided by 1 by 5. So 25 plus 1 is 26 divided by 5 divided by 1 by 5. So now here it is given the division. We have to convert this division in the form of multiplication. So for that we will take the reciprocal of the second number, that is 1 by 5, and the reciprocal of 1 by 5 is 5 by 1. Then 26 by 5 into 5 by 1. So here cancellation is possible because here given 5 which are divisible with 5. So 5 into 1 is 5 and 5 into 1 is 5. So we are left with 26 by 1 into 1 by 1. So now we can perform the multiplication of numerator and denominator. So that is 26 into 1 divided by 1 into 1, which is equals to 26 divided by 1, which is equals to 26. Then B. The question is given divide 3 by 2, 3 by 4 into 4. So this can be written as 3 by 2, 3 by 4 into 4, which is equals to, here if we have to perform the division, so here we will write the division sign in place of by. So that is 3 in divided by 2, 3 by 4 into 4. So 3 divided by, so first this mixed fraction convert it into the proper, so that is 2 into 4 plus 3 divided by 4 into 4. So 3 divided by 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So that is 11 by 4 into 4. So now 4 and 4 can get cancelled. So here we will cancel because the 4 is divisible by 4. So 4 into 1, 4 into 1. So here we are left with 3 divided by 11, which is equals to 3 by 11. Then C. Question is given 6 2 by 5 divided by 20. This can be written as 2 3 by 5 by 20, which is equals to 6 2 by 5 divided by 20. So here first we will convert it into improper fraction, so that is 6 into 5 plus 2 divided by 5 divided by 20. Then 6 into 5 is 30, 30 plus 2 is 32 divided by 5, then divided by 20 by 1. So 20 can be written as 20 by 1 in the form of fraction, as it is given in the form of whole number. Then if we have written 20 by 1, then we will take the reciprocal of 20 by 1 as 1 by 20, and here we will write the multiplication sign. So 32 by 5 into 1 by 20, and here it is cancellation is possible. So here 20 is divisible by 4 and 32 is also divisible by 4. So 4 into 5 is 20 and 4 into 8 is 32. So we are left with 8 by 5 into 1 by 5. Now we will perform the multiplication. So that is 8 into 1 divided by 5 into 5, which is equals to 8 by 25. Then question number 3. So in question number 3 it is given solve 1 5 by 8 into 56 by 100 divided by 530 by 50. So here we have to perform the multiplication and division both, and I have told you already, when it is given multiplication and division, then we have to apply the BODMAS rule, and according to the BODMAS rule, first we will perform the division and then multiplication. So this can be written as, that is 1 5 by 8 into 56 by 100 divided by 530 by 50, which is equals to 1 5 by 8 into 56 by 80 divided by 530 by 50. So here we will write these two fractions in the form of bracket, because we have to perform the division first. So by using the rule of BODMAS, so that equals to 1 5 by 8 into 56 by 80 divided by 530 by 50. So convert this mixed fraction in the form of improper fraction. So that is 8 into 1 plus 5 divided by 8 into 56 by 80 divided by 5 into 50 plus 30 divided by 50. So that is 8 into 1 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13. So that is 13 by 8 into 56 by 80 divided by 5 into 50 plus 30. 5 into 50 is 250. 250 plus 30 is 280. So that is 280 divided by 50. Then 13 by 8 into 56 by 100 divided by 28 by 5. So there we did the cancellation. Then we got here 13 by 8 into 56 by 100 into 5 by 28. We can take the reciprocal of 28 by 5, because here we want the multiplication sign. So which is equals to 13 by 8 into 56 by 100 into 5 by 28. So here cancellation is possible. So 5 and 100 are divisible with 5. So 5 into 1 is 5 and 5 into 20 is 100. Then 28 into 1 is 28 and 28 into 2 is 56. So here we are left with 2 by 20 into 1 by 1. So we will perform the multiplication of numerator and denominator. So that equals to 13 by 8 into 2 into 1 divided by 20 into 1. So 13 by 8 equals to 2 divided by 20. So here again this both numerator and denominator are divisible by 2. So that is 2 into 1 is 2 and 2 into 10 is 20. So that equals to 13 into 1 divided by 8 into 10, which is equals to 13 by 80. Now here word problem. So the question is given, Mr. Sundarlal left 1 by 2 of his property of an old age home and divided his remaining property equally amongst his 3 daughters. How much did each daughter get if the cost of his entire property is rupees 72 crore? So here in question is given Sundarlal left 1 by 2 of his property for the old age home. It means 1 by 2 means half of his property he left for the old age home, and the remaining half property he has divided between his 3 daughters. So how much property will be get by each of the daughter, that we have to find out. So here first we will write the total cost of the property. So it is given total cost of property is rupees 72 crore. Then property left for old age home. So he left the property for old age home, that is half of 72 crore. It means 1 by 2 of rupees 72 crores, and means he left half of his property for old age home. So here we can write half into 72 crore. It means 1 by 2 into 72 crore. So now 1 into 72 crore equals to 72 crore divided by 2. Now here cancellation is possible. So 2 into 1 is 2. Then 2 into 36 crore is equals to 72 crore. So here we left with 32 crores. Then the property left for the 3 daughters. So here we got the 36 crores, that is the property left for the old age home. Now we want to find out how much he left for the 3 daughters. If half of is given to old age home, means the remaining half will be for the 3 daughters. So the property left for 3 daughters equals to total property minus property left for old age home. So that is total property is rupees 72 crore and the property left for old age home is rupees 36 crore, which is equals to rupees 36 crore. It means here we will do the subtraction of total property minus property left for old age home. So here the total property left for 3 daughters is of rupees 36 crore. Then how much property got by each daughter? So the property got by each daughter is equals to, so the total number of daughters are 3, and that 3, in between that 3 daughters the half of the property is distributed. It means here we will do the division. So that equals to 36 crore divided by 3, which is equals to, after cancellation we got here 12 crore. Therefore property got by each daughter is of cost rupees 12 crore. Then next question, if your salary is rupees 10,000 and expenses are 3 by 4 of the salary, how much are saving? So in this question it is given, if your salary is 10,000 and the expenses are 3 by 4 of the salary, means the 3 by 4 is the expenses from this 10,000. So how much are saving, that we have to find out. So the total salary is given rupees 10,000 and the expenses are given 3 by 4 of the salary, and the salary is 10,000. So here we will write 3 by 4 into rupees 10,000. So that is 3 by 4 into 10,000. So cancellation is possible. 4 is divisible with 4 and with 10,000. So 4 into 1 is 4 and 4 into 2500 is equals to 10,000. So here we left with 3 into rupees 2500, and 3 into 2500 is equals to 7500. Therefore the expenses are 7500. So if the expenses are 7500, then how much the saving? So subtract the expenses from the total salary, so that we will get the saving. Therefore saving is equals to total salary minus expenses, and the total salary is rupees 10,000 minus expenses are 7500. So therefore 10,000 minus 7500 is equals to 2500. So the saving is 2500. Then the next question. Rakesh and Kashma donated rupees 9,000 in a charity show together. If Rakesh paid 2 by 5 of the amount, how much did Kashma pay? So here it is given in the question, Rakesh and Kashma donated 9,000 rupees together for the charity show. So from that 9,000, Rakesh paid 2 by 5 from that 9,000. Then how much did Kashma pay, that we have to find out. So for finding that, first we have to take out the 2 by 5 of this 9,000 which was paid by Rakesh, and then we can find out how much is paid by Kashma. So the total amount donated by Rakesh and Kashma is rupees 9,000. Then the amount paid by Rakesh is equals to 2 by 5 of rupees 9,000, which equals to 2 by 5 into 9,000. So here cancellation we can do, 5 into 1 and 5 into 8, 1800. So that equals to 2 into 1800, which is equals to rupees 3600. It means 3600. So the rupees 3600 is paid by Rakesh among this 9,000. So amount paid by Kashma. So the Rakesh paid 3600. So how much amount is paid by the Kashma? So that is total amount donated minus amount paid by Rakesh. So that is total amount is rupees 9,000 minus amount paid by Rakesh. We got here 3600. So that is rupees 9,000 minus rupees 3600, which is equals to rupees 5,400. Therefore the amount paid by Kashma is rupees 5,400. So this is how the second exercise is completed. I hope whatever I taught you today you have understood it, and some homeworks, if homework is given by me, complete it before my next ET video. Jai Gurudev.